So today we will start a topic word mini variance method. So actually this method is used in the cluster analysis. So I will not go in detail about this topic. So only I want to tell about the numerical example for that. So the numerical is for the following hypothetical data. For the following hypothetical data of 5 genotypes on two characters, say x1 and x2, we have to find the cluster analysis on the basis of word mini variance method, and also we have to prepare the dendrogram. So uh, these are the 5 genotypes: G1, G2, G3, G4 and G5. So we start from the Wards mini variance method. So in this method, our first step will be we have to form the clusters. So uh, so we have 5 clusters: first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So first value is 7 comma 10, and second is 8 comma 10, third is 6 comma 5, fourth is 3 comma 2, and fifth is 11 comma 10. So on the basis of that, we can create so many clusters. So how many clusters we can find? There will be 5C2 is equal to 5 into 4 by 2 to the 4, total 10 clusters. So these are the cluster of object 10. So 1 comma 2 1 3. So actually one is G1 G2, G1 G3, G1 G4. So these are the clusters. So we find the mean of the variable for that. So in 1 and 2, 1 is 7 comma 10, 2 is 8 comma 10. We find the mean. So mean is 7 plus 8 by 2, 7.5, and for x2 10 plus 10 by 2 means 10. So then after, on the behalf of the mean value, we find the sum of square of deviation. So here we have to notice that we have to find the sum of square value. So sum of square value will be 7 minus 7.5 a whole square, 10 minus 10 whole square, 8 minus 7.5 whole square, 10 minus 10 whole square. So this will be the value of sum of square of deviation. So like that we will find all the uh, cluster of objects mean values. On the basis of that we will find the sum of square of deviation. So on the basis of all the deviation, we will see the minimum deviation value will be selected as a cluster. So we can see when we find all the deviation value, we will see that the minimum value of the deviation is 0.5, which is of 1 comma 2 cluster. So uh, so let us find that total sum of square of deviation from the mean of grouping G3, this is G4, G5 with 1, 2. So in next part, 1, 2, 1, 2 is in a cluster form, and 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2 is with 3, 1, 2 is with 4, 1, 2 is with 5. So all the clusters are made. So next will be 3, 4, 3, 5, 4, 5. So for that we will find the mean of the variable. So here so many will mistakes, like they will find the mean in the form of this value, 7.5 or 10, this value. But we should not find the mean value from this value. We have to take the original value of 1 and original value of 2 and original value of 3. On the basis of that we have to find the mean value. 7 plus 8 plus 6 by 3, 10 plus 5 by 3. So on the basis of that we will find the sum of square of deviation like we find above. So this is a standard deviation, means sum of square of deviation value from the mean. So again we will check the minimum deviation value. So we find that sum of square of deviation from the mean is minimum for 1, 2 and 5. This value will has a minimum deviation of 8.66. So G5 value will also merge in the first cluster. First cluster is 1, 2. So next is, so here we made the cluster 1, 2, 5. So it will make the combination will with 1, 2, 5 with 3, 1, 2, 5 with 4, and remaining is 3, 4. Here we will find the mean with the original value of 1, 7, 10, 8, 10, 11, 10, and 6, this value is 5. 6, 5, and so 7 plus 8, 8 plus 11 plus 6 by 4, which will be the 8, and 10 plus 8 plus 11, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5. By 4, which will be the 8.75, and again we will find the sum of square of deviation from the mean. So we will find the value 32.75, 80.75, and 9.0. So here we will we find the minimum deviation value. So we will take it as a one cluster, separate cluster 3, 4. So we are finding the cluster like 1, 2, 5, and 3, 4. So based on that we will make a dendrogram diagram, which is easy to understand. For making a dendrogram, first we will see what cluster is made first. So first made G1 and G2, then G5, then G3 and G4 together. So for G1 and G2, the deviation value was 0.5. So we can see 0.5, this value. So then after with G5, G1, G2 combined with G5, so we saw that 8.66 was the minimum deviation. So then after 3, 4, so in case of 3, 4, we saw that the deviation value was 9.0. So with 3, 4 and 1 to 5, when we find the deviation value, so we will find it this value will be 89.2. So this value you can find. So it will be the question for you how to find this value. Okay, thank you.